Hi guys, welcome. Thank you for being here. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching this video today. I want to talk quickly, but I want to slow it down a little bit. I recorded this video previously, but I was talking so fast that it was hard to understand what I was saying, so that's not helpful at all. I'm going to try to slow it down and talk to you quickly, but more slowly. So I had some ideas on things that would make good gifts for people with anxiety. And these come from my personal experience, and so I wanted to share these with you. If you have someone in your life who currently is going through an anxious time and you don't know what to get them, but you know that you would like to get them something that would be helpful or thoughtful, I'm here for you. I've got a couple of gift ideas, so I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right in. Number one is a weighted blanket. They have these on Amazon. They have them at Target. They have them all over the place now. They have them in weight increments, so you can buy a 15, a 20, a 25 pound. Just go select the option that you want, and you can check the price and stuff on Amazon, and you know how that goes. This is the blanket that I actually use as my weighted blanket. I bought this blanket at Kmart about 12 years ago. It's part of the Martha Stewart collection, and it's heavy and it's deer skin. And I love it so much. I've never slept so well as I sleep under this blanket. I use it at nighttime. I use it for naps. I even travel with this blanket. And when people ask me, what's the point of a weighted blanket? I kind of equate it to, if you have a small dog, have you heard of a thunder shirt? The commercials come on TV and they make me laugh, but thunder shirt is a real thing, and it's something that, it kind of looks like a puffer vest that you put around your small dog, and it helps them to be less afraid of thunderstorms. And this is that same concept. I relate that, I equate it to that in my mind when I think about why this works. I feel like a weighted blanket is effective for anxiety because it feels like someone is hugging you. It feels like you have a hand on your back or a hand on your belly while you're sleeping. So there's a very safe and very secure vibe to having one of these blankets. So I do highly recommend for everyone with anxiety. And I think it's a great gift idea. In talking to people that do suffer from anxiety, this is not something that they would normally splurge on for themselves. So I do feel like if you have a little more money to spend on that person in your life, this would be hitting it out of the ballpark. Okay? Gift idea number two. And I have a ton of these in my house, so I just picked a couple of them to show you, is journals. I like the ones that have inspirational quotes either on the outside or on the inside of them because I love quotes and I love words. You guys know that about me. This one says, "We are made of stardust," and I use this one usually to write down my dreams and dream interpretation and dream symbols and things like that. And I have this one that's just a very simple, very thin journal that I found, I want to say at Marshall's for like $3. And it's great. There's nothing in it. It's blank inside. I loved the peacock design. I just couldn't go without it. It was the last one I had. So I grabbed it for myself when I was shopping for other people. Don't tell Santa. And it's blank on the inside. And I used this notebook for my gratitude. I write down daily gratitude, things that I am so grateful for. I write these down every night before I go to bed. The reason is because I want to program my subconscious with gratitude and happiness, because if you are feeling grateful and present in the moment, you're less likely to be feeling anxiety in the moment. So even though I don't feel anxious all the time, I do still keep up with behaviors and take care of myself in a way that anxiety is going to stay away from me. You know what I mean? I want to keep it at bay. So I do still do the self-care and the things that are important to me to live a life without anxiety. I think that this is a thoughtful gift because they can use it for gratitude. I was trying to turn to a page that I could show you, but for example, I am so grateful that I got to meet Tony Robbins. Now, technically this hasn't happened yet, but I do write a lot of gratitude stuff that's going to happen in the future. I write it in the present tense so that I can go ahead and bring those things into my life. You can do that differently if you want to, or they can do it differently if they want to. It doesn't matter. Gratitude journal, dream journal, or option number 3, they could use it as an affirmation journal. For a lot of people who are starting out with affirmation work, they are not comfortable with the idea of standing in front of a mirror and pumping their fists and saying, "I am a warrior, I am the most amazing." It feels weird, and they tend to drop out of that practice, or just they never start it because they think it's strange. And that's okay, no judgment. Getting them a journal that they can write the affirmations down in writing the affirmations down will do the same thing for the mind, for the subconscious, and for the body as saying them out loud. You're still programming yourself to believe those things. And so if this is someone that maybe needs to work on their self-worth and how they talk about themselves, getting a journal for them would be a wonderful and thoughtful gift and a way for them to start doing that. So, and all the journals I buy are, you know, less than $5. They have them at Hobby Lobby, they have them at Target, they have them at, you know, Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Walmart. Just about any store you go to will have an assortment of cute little journals. And if you wanted to, you could buy 3 or 4 of them and tie them together. I think that would be really cute. And it's a thoughtful gift. Gift idea number 3. So there's a girl that I follow on YouTube, and she talks a lot about diet and nutrition. She was a pharmacist at one time, and now I think she does YouTube full time, but she's really cool, and she knows a lot about the body and how it works. And I have trouble sleeping, and this is why I started watching her videos. She did have trouble sleeping, and so she started talking about this company, Four Sigmatic. This is a company that makes teas and coffees and cocoa mixes using Chinese herbs and Chinese mushrooms. And each mix that they have has a different purpose, but this one, the mushroom cacao mix, is made with reishi mushrooms. They're not psychedelics or psychotropics or anything like that. They won't cause any kind of hallucinations, nothing like that. These particular mushrooms and this particular mix is meant to help you sleep. It does not make you drowsy. It won't put you to sleep, but it helps to your body, is what I want to say. It helps your body regulate sleep cycle so that you feel more awake during the day, and then you know that it's time to go to sleep at night. I've only been through 1 box. I don't know if it's a revolutionary product, but I like it. It is delicious. It tastes very, very good. It says to mix with water. I mix it with almond milk, but you could do your own thing, whatever you want to do or your person wants to do. But I think this would be a cool little stocking gift. The company, again, there is Four Sigmatic, and I will link to it down below. Sometimes if you sign up for the newsletter, they'll send you a coupon right away. And if not, you get 10 packets in a box, and I think it's $22, so it's still a really good buy. And again, it's delicious. So that's that. Gift idea number 4. This is one that when I talk to people about it, they either know exactly what I mean or this doesn't happen to them. But for some people with anxiety, smells, very strong scents and smells, are a problem. I'm a highly sensitive person, and when I was going through my really tough days, really panicky days, I had a hard time with scents. I still, right now, don't like very strong scents, so I can't wear perfumes like I used to. Bath and Body Works and Victoria's Secret and any of that stuff is out for me. I only wear essential oil if I wear any scent at all. I like unscented products because then I'm not, assaulted. I don't feel like my senses are being assaulted from all sides by all these smells. So this is a blend that I use. This is a brand called Woolsey's. I got these on Amazon, but they also carry them at Marshall's, and I think they have them at Target. This is a sensual blend, so it has bliss and passion and love potion in it. See? Little mixes. These oils do not burn the skin, so they don't need a carrier oil. You can just put them directly on your skin if you want to, and they do have other mixes. This is just the one that I like the smell of the most. And then the other thing that I have with the essential oils is a diffuser. This is my personal diffuser. Please excuse the dust. I haven't used it in a little while. But for people that are sensitive to smells, sometimes it's hard to go to sleep for that reason. For example, I live in an apartment building, so people are up and cooking at all different times of the day and night, and the walls are kind of thin, so sometimes I will be lying down to go to sleep, and all of a sudden I smell food. I smell onions or some other unidentifiable thing, and I don't know where it's coming from, and I can't sleep if that's what's going on in my room. So I can get up and put some essential oil and some water in here. It's got a little cup in there, and it's got a line, like it's very self-explanatory, and turn this on, and then this scent will waft through my room, and I am able to fall asleep. This diffuser is a UR Power diffuser that I got from Amazon. I want to say it was like $18. It works very, very well. It also has a light, so if you turn on the light, it flashes like pink and blue and yellow while it's doing the smoky thing that it does. And it goes on for like 20 minutes and then it turns back off, and then it'll turn back on for 20 minutes and turn back off. And I think this is a really cool gift. It's thoughtful, it's stylish, it's good looking, and maybe not something that you've thought of, or maybe not something that your person with anxiety has purchased for themselves. But even if you don't get them the essential oils, the diffuser is a cool idea, and then they can go out and buy whatever scents they want to put in it. Another essential oil gift, and I don't have an example of one with me, but they make these little clips that go in your car. You can dab some essential oil on a little pad and put it inside mine is heart-shaped, and you put it in the vent in the car. And then when you turn the air conditioner or the heater on in the car, whatever scent that you've put on that little pad on the inside of it fills the car. For me, mine is peppermint oil because that's one of my favorite scents. Also because it's great for the senses. Peppermint oil is very healing. It's good for people with anxiety. And because it's peppermint season, it's that time of the year, and I just like for my car to smell like peppermint. So that's another good one to check out. They do have them. I checked on Amazon, and then I saw some with my eyeballs at Target the other day, so check there as well in the car accessories section. My last suggestion, I also don't have something to show you with my hands, so just watch my face while I talk, okay? So my last suggestion has to do with nature, because I believe very much in a thing called grounding, which is where you go outside and walk around barefoot, touch leaves, touch trees, talk to the birds, remember that you're a part of the earth and its inhabitants, and it's really reconnecting to where you came from and disconnecting from your electronics and the waves that are, you know, radiation and all of those things. I don't want to get into that, but so I thought this would be a cool idea, and that is to get a gift subscription or a gift membership to a butterfly garden, botanical garden. If you're local to Columbus, Callaway Gardens has tiered memberships now. For me, I would cry if I got this as a gift. It's such a thoughtful thing, and it's not something that everybody thinks to do for themselves, but it's better than a spa day. When I was struggling, like at my very worst with my anxiety, Callaway Gardens was my happy place. It was my saving grace. I went there alone. I went there with my husband. I went there with my kids, but I was there almost every day, walking around, touching the sand, or being among the trees and the flowers and the birds and away from the city. And it really does something for your spirit and your soul. And so I do highly recommend something like this. If you have something like this in your city, a botanical garden, butterfly gardens are becoming more popular. Anything that has to do with the soil, the earth, the animals, anything like that, I think is a good idea. And then I also wanted to add, because if this is not an option for you, I have an alternative, and that is succulents. If you go to your local Lowe's or Home Depot, they now have a little section of little cacti, different kind of succulents. They're already in planters, and I think this is a cute, wonderful, trendy with the, what do you call them, the youngsters these days. Succulents are a cute little gift, and they're hard to kill. And there's a benefit to them. A lot of times they purify the air. Many types of plants purify the air for us. And I think that it's a welcome thing. It's good for your spirit, and kind of close to gardening, right? But in a tiny space. So those are my suggestions for Christmas gifts for people in your life who have anxiety. Stocking stuffers for yourself. If you suffer from anxiety, grab one of those journals. I won't tell anybody. I certainly won't tell Santa. Thank you for watching this video. Please let me know what you thought about it. If you have other suggestions, please leave those in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up. That keeps me going on here. I love you guys so much. Live in courage. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.